Hello YouTube family, this is Don Maudy. I'm here with the '04 Mach 1, and a subject came up today that I hadn't really thought about. One of my neighbors was asking me, when you tear down a motor this far down, how do you remember where every one of the bolts go? That is a good question because I never thought about it because I just went ahead and developed a system of my own, and I don't know if there are mechanics out there that use this same system, but it's a good question, and I think that's one of those things that keeps a lot of people from tearing a motor down this far. So this is what I do. I'm going to give y'all a quick rundown of what I do, and perhaps it'll help somebody out there. So what I do is I try to, when I disassemble an engine, I try to keep the bolts that I can keep on the engine right back on there. In other words, you'll see some of these bolts that normally I would take off to disassemble, the car. They're still on here. When I can do that, that's what I do. I leave it on there, so when I go back and assemble the engine, it's already there. So anyway, so that's number one, if you can do that, but sometimes you can't. As you can see, some of these bolts, they're missing. So what do you do then when you have to take it off and you don't want to get it, you don't want to mistake it for another bolt, because some of these bolts look very similar, but they have different lengths. So you want to be sure that you put the right one. So this is what I do. As you can see, this is the front of the engine, and you can see there's the cover, the timing cover. I just drew a little sketch here that shows where I took the bolts off of in its basic position. In other words, this one right here, this bolt, this corner bolt would be in that corner right there, and then so forth. So it follows a path right there like that. So these are for the bolts that you can't take off. You can't leave on. You can't put back on. You're going to have to leave them off. So you can keep track of them like that. And then the third and last way is some of these bolts are going to be the same thing, the same exact bolt. Like some of these valve cover bolts, they were all the same exact length. So what I did was I just take those in a group and put it in a pile where I'm not going to forget where they are. So anyway, that's it. That's the secret to keeping track of where all the bolts are supposed to go. 3 little steps. For me, that's what worked. And thank you for watching this short video, and I hope that helps someone.